Good afternoon. I'm going to show you a free technology tool that you can use in the classroom. It is called Google Forms. So first of all, you want to make sure that you are under the correct email address that you would like to create your forms under. Next, go over to the grid. And if the Google Forms icon is not showing up here, go ahead and click on More. And then it is right here. Google Forms automatically saves your work, and you have many options to choose from on what you would like to create. You can create a quiz, an assessment, a worksheet, a course evaluation, surveys, all kinds of fun things. So I'm going to show you an example of how to create from a blank slate. Alright, so once it is uploaded, you can go ahead and choose your title that you would like to save this under. That way it is easier to find in your Google Drive later on. Oops. Okay. And then next you can go over to this painting icon and choose what kind of theme you would like. So you can choose your theme color, the background color, and also the font style. These are the different options. And then you also have the option of choosing an image for your header. There are different topics that you can choose from that show images that they've created, and then you can also choose to upload a photo or choose something from your album. I will go ahead and choose one that is already created. Alright, and then once that is up, you can change the theme color if you want. And then you can also choose the different background. Okay, and then for the title, it went ahead and saved what I put up here, but you can change the title if you want right here. And then you can also add a description. All right, and then next you can start with your questions. There are many different types of questions that you can ask. So you just want to click over here on the toolbox and then choose what you want to put first. I'm going to have the date. Okay, and then once that is done, you can choose if you want your questions to be required or not, which for a quiz, I would choose required for all of them. And then if you also want to add a title or description to the questions, you can add an image. You can also add a video, and you can add a different section to this question if you would like. All right, so I'm going to go up to the plus sign and choose to add a second question. Okay, so then right there they would add the time, and on this one they would add the date. They can also click on the calendar and choose the date that way. Also, if you want to delete one that you have added, you can choose that, and you can also duplicate the question. So we're going to go on to the next question. All right, so this is how you do a short answer. You just type in what question you would like. Okay, and then press required. and then they will type in a short answer text right here. The next type of question would be paragraph form. Type in your question. And then once they are ready to fill it out, they will write their text there. The next type of question I'm going to add is multiple choice. So you want to add your question. And then you can choose under the options what to type in. So for the first one, okay. And then on this one, then they can choose the correct answer by clicking on which choice it is. All right, your next type of question that you can add is check boxes. And then type in your options. And then on the check boxes, once they're ready to fill out the quiz, they can check which ones they like. Okay, so the next option, you can add a drop-down question. Okay, and then once that is completed, they would click on it and choose which one their favorite subject is. Your next option that you can do is a file upload. So if you're wanting them to learn how to use the computer, you can have them search for example, an image, and then have them learn how to upload that file to this form. Okay, and then you can also allow only specific file types, how many files you want them to add, and then also the maximum size of the file. So since this is asking for an image from the web, then I will just click on the image for the specific file type, and then put it as required, and move on to the next question. All right, so your next one that you can choose is to add a linear scale. And on this one, it can help you ask questions that need to be rated from 1 to 5 or 0 to 5 or however you would like it rated. So I'm going to choose 0 to 5. And for the 0, it would be very unsatisfied. And then the 5 would be very satisfied. Okay. All right, next question. We're going to add a multiple choice grid. Type in your question. Okay, and then on this one, it has a rows section and a columns. So for the rows, I'm going to add which type of candy I want them to put the rating on. And then for the columns, I'm going to choose like and dislike. And then they can choose if they like or dislike each of the candy bars. See, they can choose if they like Snickers or dislike, and then do that for each one. All right, and then your last type of question would be a checkbox grid, which is pretty similar to it, but you're going to add check marks on it. So for the rows, I'm going to add the subject of the class, and then for the column, how confident they are in each class. Okay. Everything is saved automatically, as I mentioned before. You can also choose over here what folder you want to put it in so you can keep it organized. And then once everyone has submitted the quiz, and even as people are sending it in, you can look at the responses and you can choose to accept the responses or not. And when you're ready to send it off, go up here to the send button. And you can choose to collect email addresses. You can send it as an email or a link. You can put the students' email addresses in here, what subject you would like, and a message. And if you would like to include the form in an email or not. You can also add collaborators if you would like. Once everything is completed, you can go ahead and preview your form to see what it will look like to the students filling out the form. Up here is the preview icon. You will click on it, and then this shows you exactly what they will see. There's a red asterisk on what is required. And then once they have it all filled out, they will submit their work. Thank you for watching this training video.